Let's try this. Welcome back to Spotify, also the world famous KJAG radio broadcast on iHeartRadio, AMFM247.com. Tune in, iTunes. Talk show. I rolled my R's and it woke Peter up. Damn it. I should never do that. I roll my R's like a rolling roasters chickens. Hey, what a doodly, as they say. Hey, what a doodly. So, let's do this. Let's go to our next guest. Robin Blakely is going to join us. The great Robin Blakely. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe not. There's Robin, I believe. Robin, can you hear me, my friend?
Hi, this is Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good. We have got our next guest with us today. Joins us today here on the telephone, the author, speaker, coach, Robin Blakely is with us. Robin, how are you today?
Well, hi. Thanks for having me today.
So Robin, you sound fantastic, by the way. I don't know where you're speaking to us from, but you have a fantastic deal. I know this isn't a traditional telephone I'm talking to you on. I've got to be talking to you on something else. But Robin Blakely is with us.
I've got a pretty good microphone, yeah.
Well, I think that's fantastic. Robin is with us today. She is a top business coach and a member of the Forbes Coaches Council. Robin Blakely is also author of 4 business books and the president of CreativeCenterOfAmerica.com, which is always a trusted news source. And she has an extensive background in strategic planning and business development, and she is passionate about helping you make your professional dreams happen faster. So how did you get started doing all this, Robin?
I actually got started in radio. I love radio. And I was a news person in radio out in the Los Angeles area, and was part of what I was doing was NASA was my beat, crime was my beat, and radio was just one of my first loves. And from there, I went to become a producer of a radio talk show, and then from that situation, got into where I'm at now. So I love radio, and that's where I got my start.
Awesome. It is Robin Blakely. She joins us today here on the big program. And so tell us about your books.
Fantastic. I've got several books. They're business books. They're really, there's PR therapy, which is about promoting yourself and your work. And Crossing the Troll Bridge is another one of my books. It's about how to market yourself if you're a writer or an artist. And Six Hats is about how to handle the business side of creativity.
Awesome. So where can we buy your books?
You can get them at any bookstore or at Amazon.com.
Fantastic. It is Robin Blakely with us today. Check out CreativeCenterOfAmerica.com for more information on what Robin is up to. And she joins us today here on our big program. And so let's talk about your partnership with the nonprofit SCORE. What is SCORE exactly?
Well, SCORE is this fabulous nonprofit that has the nation's largest volunteer network of expert business mentors. And the nonprofit's dedicated to helping small businesses get off the ground and grow and achieve that, their goal. And I'm interested in SCORE because I work with so many creative people who don't always understand that writers and artists are businesses. And so once they do understand that they are a business, not just a creative entity, but a business, SCORE is a nonprofit that can help them build the business side of their creativity.
Awesome. It is Robin Blakely. She's with us today here in our broadcast. Check out CreativeCenterOfAmerica.com. And you work with all sorts of different folks. You're kind of a PR pro. Talk to me about some of the different people you've worked with over your time.
Well, I like to work with writers and artists. They are my, who I love them probably the most because they're creative, individuals who are very passionate about what they're doing. All of my clients have a passion that drives them to help people in some manner. And so I work with writers and artists, also businesses, and lots of nonprofits. And the folks that become my clients kind of share that culture of taking their passion and making a difference in their corner of the world. So that's kind of who I really focus on helping.
Fantastic. It's Robin Blakely. She's with us today here in our broadcast. Thanks for joining us today here on 50 plus AM FM stations across the country and around the world. Also AM FM, 247.com, iHeartRadio, and Spotify. So how can SCORE help people who are trying to build a name for themselves in the arts or trying to start their own business, Robin? Break this down for us.
Well, SCORE is a nonprofit, and they offer their services for free. So if you are thinking about building a business, or you're thinking about how to, use your talent or your experience or your expertise to build your own business, especially right now when so many people are thinking about that and how to work from home. SCORE is a nonprofit that offers services that will help you understand how to do the other part of what you'll need to do. Like in the business side of what you're doing, you're going to have some bookkeeping, and you're going to have certain ways of dealing with your taxes and invoicing and things that, are not specific to your craft, but are part of the business world of what you're trying to create. So SCORE is a wonderful, group of mentors that will kind of look over your shoulder and help point you in the right direction if you're just getting started. And so I love SCORE because they, help nurture and incubate that first few steps that someone's trying to take as they become more entrepreneurial and entering the business world.
Fantastic. Robin Blakely with us today. She joins us live here on our big broadcast, coast to coast to border on iHeartRadio and AM/FM, 247.com. So why do you send people SCORE instead of selling them your own services? Break that down for me.
Well, that's a good question. One of the things to know is that I have a passion for people having their own business and for finding a way to take their talent and turning it into something that can support them and their families. So there's stages to what that looks like. And at the front end of what they're trying to do, they really need to pull together all of their, expertise and all of the kind of help that they can find. And SCORE is someone that can help them for free and can help them in those first few stages. That's what that nonprofit is built to do. And so I am wanting to work with folks when they get to the stage where some of that foundation work is already under their feet. So I support SCORE and encourage people to participate when they are at a mentor level to be part of SCORE as a mentor. But when they're starting out, to understand that those resources are available to them for free. And that's, and in the middle between all of that, when they actually are a working entity, their business is going, that's a good time to connect with me because they can get exactly what they need done quickly, and we help them grow in that middle stage.
Fantastic. Robin Blakely with us today. She's an author, she's a speaker, she's a coach. Check out creativecenterofamerica.com. And Robin, thanks for being with us today. Really enjoyed the conversation, and thanks for doing this, my friend.
Hey, I appreciate coming on and chatting with you, and be sure to have people take a look at some on-demand webinars that are free. If they go over to SCORE, they can enter my name, or they can go to creativecenterofamerica.com and find the links to those webinars themselves.
Fantastic.
So thanks for having me.
Yes, definitely. We will definitely do this again. I appreciate it, my friend. Have yourself a wonderful afternoon. There she goes, Robin Blakely, and we are going to take a time out. And when we come back, we have more coming up.